Hello friends and welcome back to Animal Crossing! I am Peachie and Llama here on YouTube, and today we are touring the final dream address for my fall Skyrim-y, sort of, not really, but fall island of Riften. I think I started it and did the intro part of it in July of 23 and probably played it for like a week or two, and then I got so busy I couldn't come back to it for about 5 months. And then I finished it in about 2 weeks. I really went way into this. I got very just inspired with fall, and I didn't really stick with the Skyrim theme. It's a fall town vibe, kind of natural fall town vibe, just whatever my mind came up with. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'm excited to show you what I've been working on. So let's get started. This is our map of Riften. The dream address is below, so feel free to follow along as we get started. On this island we have Mira, Teddy, Clay, Blue Bear, Kiki, Pietro, Lucky, Tabby, Dobby, and of course Drake. You know how these kind of came to be for the most part. I didn't post as much of this island creation as I usually do, but Mira and Teddy were my starters. We found Clay as our first lazy, we found Blue Bear as our first peppy, and of course Kiki was our first normal, and then we brought in Pietro last at the end to replace as our smug. I found Lucky while I was looking for Vesta. She was our dream girl, but we never found her, and that's okay. But I couldn't, Lucky was the last plot I had to fill, so we went ahead and brought him home because he showed up on an island and I can't not take him every time I see him. And Tabby showed up on an island as well, and I couldn't resist because of her spooky nature. I thought it was perfect. Dobby's my little werewolf boy, and of course Drake is my longtime fall baby that I've always wanted to have on a fall island because I had him on Amberino before I had to kick him out because it was a desert and he didn't belong there. But very happy to have him on this island now. Okay, before we get too far, I did pick up all the gifts I left on the side of resident services. They are on the left side of resident services. So if you'd like to dress the part for fall vibes, I have provided some cute stuff for you. This island actually takes place on Halloween, which I love because I thought it'd be fun to do that. And the weather was just perfect on Halloween for this island, so I went for it. Plus, I absolutely love Halloween, and every fall island I think I've posted has been more in November when the leaves are fully red, so I'm excited to have, you know, the little yellowy leaves. Anyway, I am gonna do the adorable mage dress. Let's get some stripes in there. Vivid tights. I think these are orange. They are. Might as well go with it. Boots, I love, and impish wings. Let's do it. All right, love. Okay, we're getting into spooky vibe because it is Halloween, October 31st on this island, even though I don't think we have Jack here, but it is the Halloween time. So let's get started. So here is our entrance. I wanted to have just something new that I haven't done before. It's definitely more than any of the 10 spaces I've ever done before, but I thought it was fun to kind of incorporate some of those ideas that I've probably gone over on Llama Land that I've decorated, but I wanted to include a bridge that goes over across the top. I just thought it was very unique that way. I really love the way it looks, and I love the nature vibes around it, and having the party lights. Just everything is so cozy and wholesome, and I love it so much. I'm literally going to be a tourist, and I'm going to take photos of everything as I go. That way I don't have to go back and do it later because I'm a little lazy these days. I haven't updated my camera. Of course I haven't. Hold on, y'all. We're coming back. Aw, we visited all 4 on this island. Llama Land, you are my memory bank. Oh my gosh. The only one we haven't visited on Llama Land is Wind Lake, I think. Riverwood. Those are the islands I don't have here yet. Alright, we're back. Continuing the tour. Yeah, I'm very aware. This is my whole reason for doing this, was so that we could go even higher. Yes! This is my dream. This is what I wanted. Let me tell you. So Riften, I really just wanted to experiment. I just had a bunch of ideas for building and I just kind of went for it. So this entrance is kind of an example of that. I did a 3-tier entrance. Originally my plan, the top tier was going to be my house plot, but I changed my mind and it's just a whole park. This is basically an elevated park to open up the entrance, and we have the bridge that goes over top, the middle layer, and then there will be a more like a there's a chess playing area at the top, which I'm excited to show you. But one thing I love about this time of year in Animal Crossing, October 31st, at least on this island, Riften has this beautiful, windy, crisp fall day, and I'm obsessed with it. I wanted to include pumpkins everywhere because you guys know that my great big pumpkin patch is on this island. So my pumpkin patch supplies all the pumpkins in the town. So I wanted to have little details everywhere. On each side of the entrance, I've got just these little areas to fill the corners with. Nothing crazy. I did not bother with the beaches because, you know me, beaches, schmeeches. They're the one thing I really don't have a particular care about. But I do love the way these little side parts of the island look. It's just very full and colorful and fall vibes. And as we come up here is another park area, another just seating. It's just, I wanted some peaceful area to go around where you're kind of just surrounded by trees, but it's also, you can obviously tell it's a town, but it's still surrounded by beautiful fall trees and vibes and pumpkins galore. Beautiful. I love the waterfall because it's just, it adds so much to it, and of course the bridge itself. I love the little custom designs. I hopefully can add those in the description. If not, I will show them here. Those custom designs that are on the lamppost, I kind of vary them throughout the island. I love them so much. These are more fall based, but we've got some spooky ones later on to just symbolize the Halloween vibes here. Really, really adoring this island and just the vibes. It's all just so happy, cozy, beautiful. We love another park area. This dang rock must have shown up here. That's okay. That's okay. Rock just shown up at some point after I got rid of it. I meant to put, you know what? That's okay. This was intended to be a chess area, but I never got the chess boards because I just want to finish the island. But that's okay. You know what? That is a-okay. I still love the way this looks. I love the pumpkins everywhere as decoration, and you can just imagine this being a chess area with chessboards here and just some peaceful, fun, beautiful area to walk around in and just enjoy the park vibes. Just so beautiful. I love the different elevations. I think it's really neat and really fun. I'm excited to see what else I can capture because this island is again so unique with its different levels, and I love what I did with it. My experimenting worked out. It did well. Just winging it, and this is what we got. Such a cool spot. This is another favorite spot of mine because it is full of all the trees below. Yes, this is great. And I love the beautiful sunset over the side. It's another reason I chose to do this time of year and also this day, because this time was perfect with that glow of the sun. I love this island. It is just so perfect. I've always seen everyone do these bridges that are surrounded by a forest, and I wanted to do that here. And I went ahead and made it a nature walk kind of thing because it goes into our orchard across the way. But again, just love how this turned out. Really, really, really happy with it. It's something different that I haven't done before. All the ideas I've ever had for an island, I tried to do it all on this island, so I'm very excited about it. And I think it's just so cool and unique and just something different for me, especially. Because I feel like I tend to create very similar things sometimes. So it's nice when I kind of make myself step out of my comfort zone, if that makes sense. Just trying something new and different. Oh, I love this. It's just, again, it's so different. And I love it so much. I'm excited for you guys to explore this area yourself and have some fun. So I want to take you all into town. This is our entrance into town. We have our spooky, beautiful, simple museum. I have not really gotten to use the round street lamps before, so I wanted to really give it a go this time. And I'm really glad I did because I think it fits so well. Trying things out, trying to fit it in, and I think it looks really cool. And just add something a little special for the museum so it kind of stands out away from the rest of town. And trying to fill the space on either side with some seating area and like garden kind of vibe so people can just explore. And as we keep going, we find our beautiful resident services all themed up with our cute little archways and tree bounty items because I wanted it to feel very fall festive, and sticking with the Halloween with the bat designs that are hanging off the lampposts, but I liked mixing the fall vibes because this town is just very fall and wants to celebrate the season in full. Yes, I just love the wind is just perfect. It's such the most fall crisp day. I kind of took some ideas that I did on Pemberley. I'm sure you guys can recognize a little bit of the structure that I have surrounding resin services with these squares of like garden area surrounding it and having the streets go around it. That was something I did as well in Pemberley, but I just really think it decorates so well. And of course, as you know, it has to be symmetrical, so that is what we did with this one, keeping it symmetrical. And look, it's me! Yeah, I forgot to say something on my passport, but that's because I got busy. I got busy and I just, wanted to get this done so badly. So here is our nod to Riften. If you know, you know. This is to resemble the marketplace. I love it very much because it's the only thing that represents anything to do with Skyrim. I think in the actual vanilla version of Skyrim, the patterns on here are a little more faded for these stalls, but in my mods it's definitely more orange yellow like this for this pattern, so I kind of went with that because it's what I see in my game. But I hope you guys got the idea from it, and as soon as you saw it, I hope you thought of the marketplace in town. And I wanted to include all the pumpkins because, again, this town is obsessed with pumpkins and I supply the pumpkins. So first house on the docks is Mira's because I really didn't know where else to put her, unfortunately. I wanted a log cabin here to go with the vibes of Riften, but I didn't have time to do any of the happy home paradise designing stuff, so we moved along. But Teddy is on the other side and fits the perfect fall Riften vibe we were going for. So it worked out a little bit. So we also never found Vesta, and she was intended to be part of the Riften market, so that's really why we ended up where we did, but that's a-okay. So I haven't done a canal since Amberino, and I really wanted to do another one, and this time having it be fall. I think that's what I'm really excited about, is that this one is a little bit different. It's very orange, of course, because I love the color orange, and I just think it's so fun. I've never really used the brick items before, so I'm glad I kind of gave it a shot, but I think it actually worked out really well with the brown brick that I used. I thought they would clash, but it worked out pretty well. I'll also go ahead and show the brick custom design codes here. Loving all the different unique terraforming. It's kind of basic terraforming, but it's something new that I haven't done, where it's kind of the whole town. The whole center of town is kind of surrounded by a river, and I think that's just fun because it's similar to how Riften is on a lake, and this is the best I could do to kind of replicate something similar, a body of water in general. And as we come down into here, we come into our shopping district, and I have a little park outside of Nook's Cranny, and we have a fountain kind of towards the front of where Abel's is above, and I love the way this looks. I always try to do something with pumpkins usually for a fountain here, but I'm really enjoying the way the minor pumpkin usage and using more bushes this time. I will also make sure that I have the design code for the wreaths that are hanging on the lampposts, because I again keep changing it up and having a great time with doing different ones throughout the island, so it kind of changes up the area. Because this is more of a shopping district, I wanted it to have just more of a simplified look, not necessarily fully into Halloween vibes, but just a fall happy look. Here we have our little park bench situation. I think it is beautiful and I love it so much. It's right outside of Nook's Cranny. It's very basic, very simple, but I think it's a nice way to use this space and just have a place for villagers to sit down. But what I really love is this angle of the shopping district where you can kind of show off both Nook's Cranny and Able Sisters. It is one of my favorite parts of this island that I was able to fit them so well together and so close together, but on different levels, because I've never really gotten to do much with Nook's Cranny and Able Sisters. Usually they are right next to each other, but this time I try to make it a little different by having them on different elevations, and because it's so close it feels like a proper district, and because you can see both of them, I love the way this looks. So this is definitely one of my favorite looks in the whole island. And over here we have Pietro's little circus, and Kiki is here. This was very last minute. I just threw something on the beach, the first time I've really thrown something on the beach. The only thing on the beach on this island is Pietro's little cute place where he gets to show off. He was our last villager on this island, so he was the last minute design. And at night everything lights up and it's really cute, and even Dobie is enjoying it, so I'm glad my villagers are getting some use out of this spot. It just looks so full and happy and I love, so we're gonna keep going. If we go up these stairs, we get to Able Sisters. I shared these design codes for these dresses on my Great Pumpkin Patch video, so go check that out if you like one of these dresses. And of course, we come around here and kind of start leaving town and getting to the campsite. I love the use of pumpkins around. It kind of just, again, adds a little more nature to it. And I don't know, it just feels so unique, and I just love the way you can walk into this cute area. It's so full, so happy. I love this campsite. I think this is one of my best campsites I've done. I always have the marshmallow campfire with the logs and stools around it. That's like my go-to for making campsite, but I love the diagonal bridge and the background with the waterfall. It's so pretty and so cozy and so fall. Obsessed, maybe. Sticking with a color theme, maybe. And then of course right by the waterfall I have an adorable little seating area for campers to visit and to enjoy their meals by the water, and it's just so peaceful. My baby Lucky is behind the trees. I love. I believe this path is also on my giant Great Pumpkin Patch video, so please again go check that out. I have a link in the description. And if we wind around here, we get to my farm and my pumpkin patch, my giant happy beautiful pumpkin patch. I am in love. I know you guys have seen this before. It is just still the pride and joy of my Animal Crossing experience right now. I love this so much. It's so orange and so happy and so pumpkin, so fall. Of course, my baby lives here because I put his house closest to me, actually. This is our cute little farm with our colorful pumpkins and our other vegetables. Loving it. And over here is my flower breeding area for all these spooky flower vibes we have. So happy and love how this all turned out. This will be the entrance into our neighborhood. Oh, Teddy even made it up here, but I'm gonna go ahead and show off the rest of the back of the island. You can go which way you'd like while you're visiting. Have at it. But we have Lucky's amazing house over here. It's really nothing that exciting, but I wanted to just fill the space and do something different by putting a lighthouse up there, and I think it just looks really unique and different. I still think my Will-O-Wisp Lucky house was the best for him, but this is still very cute. And we have Tabby up here. I love the color of Tabby's house, and I think it's kind of cool that she gets to live on the tallest peak of the entire island. We're gonna come down into the neighborhood. This is a bridge that leads behind resident services, so you can always come in that way if you'd like. Again, trying to be very simple town core vibes. I love it so much. Nothing too crazy, but have it be like a neighborhood ready for trick-or-treaters. That was the idea with this neighborhood So everyone has their little candy basket and their Halloween decorations with the pumpkins. But we have Kiki's house here with the orange theme. And then we have Drake, of course, with the green theme. I gave him a little snack area. I meant to give him snacks and I forgot to cook for him. Sorry, but he at least got a pizza in here, so that's good. So he hosts all the parties because Drake loves to eat. And so we have Kiki and excuse me, I love my basketball shoes here. Oh, so nice. So then we have Dobie's house with the gray vibes. Our old man werewolf has a very monochrome vibe. Love everything so much. And Blue Bear has the yellow theme because I thought it fit very cute and bright with her house because her house really doesn't fit, but I had to keep her on this island because she's adorable. And then we have these adorable little ghosts. They are my favorite thing, and they will also be in the design codes. I think I've already shared. I think they're all from the same creator. We have a really nice little view spot here, which I really adore. More rural neighborhood we have going, and I just think it's just a nice spot to take a look. It does look a little normcore-y, so I kind of love that that's a little mixture. It's not as overloaded and cluttered as I think a lot of people like to do. And I usually like to do, but I try to not overdo it this time and just kind of focus on flowers and bushes and weeds. And as we go across, we come to the entrance of this bridge and also Clay's cute, adorable orchard, which his orchard is just peaches and apples, I believe, because that's how we do here. Peaches, apples, and oranges, I'm sorry. Keeping with the fall colors, you know what I mean? Clay's house fits beautifully. I mainly chose him to be my orchard man because that is where his house originally was, and I happened to plant my apple trees near his house. And that's really what started it. But he is a foodie, so you know he's going to want to have all the food, make all the pies and the jams. I saw a few inspos from some videos to make a little station to make the jams, so I included a version of that here that I really like. I think that is everything for our cute little island of Riften. I hope you guys enjoy exploring on your own, and if you do, please let me know. And if not, save it for next year at Halloween, just to have some fun. But I'm very impressed with myself with how quickly I pulled this thing together because I have not had a lot of time to play. But I took one Saturday, a full Saturday, like morning to night, that I didn't have anything that I had to do that day. Like, it was free to be whatever I wanted the day to be, and I chose to play Animal Crossing the entire day, and honestly, I think it turned out really well. And I hope you guys enjoy it just as much as me and get some inspiration for your fall islands if you're wrapping them up. I will be starting a winter island very soon, so be on the lookout for that if you're gonna get started on that soon. So very, very excited. So if you did enjoy the video and this amazing tour of Riften, please remember to give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing so you'll be notified the next time I post. I love you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time